everyone, old school Pokemon here, back again with the PokeFlipz Podcast Premiere, joined by my usual co-host, Catch 'em All Collectibles, Dan. How are we doing tonight, Dan?
Doing very well. Just got home from Legoland not too long ago, so we are coming to you in this premiere and after this premiere live a day late, but not a dollar short, maybe a few dollars short. Legoland was expensive, but yeah, it was an absolute blast. We had a handful of questions. We will be roasting in eBay as well, critiquing, a little bit of friendly conversation around in eBay at the end of this premiere, so stay tuned for that. Anything else to add before we hop into the questions here, Nick?
No, let's hop right into them.
Okay, so Martin says, man, if you guys lose Nick, that would really suck. I do not have these paused. Question though for next time, how much would you guys pay if PSA offered an insurance to not charge your grading fee if you do not get a PSA 10? I think I would for sure pay $1, but not like $8. I did not put too much thought into this. We only just read this a little bit before we started recording. But I think I always want the slab. I think we're still in that crazy time where the slabs have too high of a floor value. I say floor value very cautiously, like not actually, but you can still get rid of PSA graded slabs, and like a 9 is not going to be very punishing. If and when I do so poorly that I send like a $2 card and get the 6, I want to feel that sting. I want to get that punishment. So like, take my $15, please, and let me learn. So yeah, me personally, I don't have any desire for that service at this point. In the future, though, I could see a scenario where they are absurdly punishing in like PSA 9s and PSA 8s. And some cards like kind of are, but not really yet. There are still bulk slab buyouts at $12, $14, maybe $15, depending on who you're talking to, how poor the quality is of what you've got. I'm not talking like PSA 2 Caterpies from Base Unlimited or anything. Like, if you're grading that still today, that's, I don't know. But yeah, I could see down the line, like if they had like a, hey, if you're sub 10, min grade 10, but not paying the full 15, like $5 insurance or something. I could see that having a value. They're never going to do that though. Like it takes them just as much time. They save the cost of the 25-cent plastic, but yeah, I don't think this service is coming to you anytime soon. I guess it's a little fun thought experiment though. Where are you at? What would you pay?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with you, especially now with these lives. I'm just looking for cards in plastic to sell.
There we go.
no matter the grade, really. I'm starting to really understand these whatnot streamers doing buyouts of any slab, any grade, because people really do like their plastic. So similar to you right now, I don't think I would use this service. I would take those lower grades, 8s and 9s. Obviously, I do pre-grade cards. I'm not sending off everything, but I would take those lower grades, even still, just to kind of have the inventory available to sell, and hopefully not get punished too bad on it. But if I were to use this type of service, I don't think I would pay very much for it. I could definitely see paying a couple bucks for it, maybe between like $1 and $4, somewhere in that range. That doesn't seem too bad right there. So I'll just go with $4 for the keep things simple there. Like a third of what the grading cost would be, I guess. So.
And obviously, like, pending the future, what it looks like, if cards become the dollar bins that I've talked about, the inability to move a slab, like, you might pay more if and when we get to some kind of a dystopian future where not everything is worth something. Likely going to happen someday, but who knows what the grading fee will be then, and interesting little conversation. You want to take this one just because it's basically
You don't know how to say his name?
Nathan Tobias. I know how to say that. Come on.
Nathan Tobias. The International eBay Live question. I'm finding that I have a hard time finding it, even if I don't go to the finding it if I don't go to the notification. I don't think they are promoting it where I am at, aka Canada. If I accidentally exit out of the stream, I have to Google eBay Live, and it's like 4 or 5 spots down, and it gives me a QR code on my computer, and then I can get back in. I can't find it at all on eBay. So you're not alone here. This is a really big issue that not a lot of people know where the eBay Live button is on the eBay app. So right now you have to view eBay Lives through your phone, through the eBay app. They don't have an option for you to view the lives on your computer just yet. Hopefully that's coming soon, but for right now it's all through the phone. I'm not sure about where you're international, if you'll have this option on the eBay app, but for anyone in the US and hopefully international people as well, the eBay Live button should be in the upper right-hand corner of the homepage of the eBay app. You should have a little button that says eBay Live. I'll pull it up here so you can kind of see it maybe. So you see right, I don't even know where it is. Right here. That little option right there says eBay Live. So you tap on that, and it'll bring you to the eBay Live homepage, and then from there you can view all the streams. But if that doesn't work for you being international, I have also started posting all of the links to my eBay Lives on Instagram stories. So the day I go live, I do an Instagram story saying that I'm going to go live at such and such a time with the link to the eBay Live. And then I also have my link tree with all of the weekly lives listed. So you can follow, if you follow me on Instagram, you should be able to find the links that way. Hopefully it's just through the eBay app though. But that is one thing that I have suggested to eBay, is that they need to do something with the placement of the eBay Live button, because I get people all of the time coming into my streams saying, "Hey, I never knew eBay Live was a thing. This is really cool." And then people asking, "Hey, how do I view other streams? I got your notification, but I never knew eBay Live was a thing. How do I even get to this eBay Live thing?" So that is definitely something they need to work on.
Nick just tells them there's no other streamers. I'm the only one. Come buy from me. No, but go follow Nick. Check out that link tree, maybe homepage of that link tree, and then you'll be all sorted. Professor Oak YouTube says, question for next episode, is it Nick and Dan or Dan and Nick? Dan and Nick naturally. On to the next one.
Excuse me, sir. I beg to differ. Nick and Dan just sounds so much better. So much better.
I mean, Dan and Nick, that's like alphabetical order, so.
Yeah, but we all know people come here for me instead of you.
I mean, left to right. I'm on the left side of the screen, so I'm first that way. Dan and Nick, left to right. You read left to right. Come on. That's the way it goes.
I think we might have a big Chinese viewership, and they read right to left.
Yeah. Have to check the analytics, I guess. And then the final question, I guess it's more of a comment, but we can we can discuss this comment by Professor Oak. Another one. Don't think you need 1 day turnaround for top rated. Mine is set at 3, and I got top rated. So I forget what the exact thresholds are for top rated. It's some amount of selling volume over a set time frame. It's some amount of like feedback scores and high detailed seller ratings. But you can achieve top rated without 1 day handling. However, to get the actual 10% discount on final value fees, you have to have 1 day turnaround time. And generally speaking for eBay, you need to have 30-day free returns. But in our category, of toys and hobbies, collectible card games, you don't need that. So we're exempt from the 30-day returns, but you do have to have 1 day turnaround time to get that actual discount. So Oak, you may have achieved top rated, but you're not getting that 10% discount unless you put 1 day handling on the item. So you got to just figure out how long it takes you to go to the post office, how much would you actually save, do the math, and see if it makes sense.
Yep, exactly.
With that, though, we covered everything. Ready to hop into the eBay roast?
Let's go for it. Let's do it.
So we only had 2 people. If you're interested in having your eBay critiqued / roasted, go into the comments of not this. Ideally, do it of the live. So after we're done with this, we'll feed you into the live. Once that live finishes, go into the comments there and leave your eBay username if you want to be critiqued / roasted. Let's see if I make this correctly. Okay, so here we go. We only had 2 people, and Kai.Oakbacon on eBay was the winner. I guess I can show you his whole eBay first. So yeah, Kai.Oakbacon. He's got these weird yellow-haired characters on his banner. I don't know what that is. It surely ain't Pokemon, though. So I'm going to go with photos. We'll see where Nick goes when it's his turn, but I'm going to go with photos. So we've got a nice light box, probably the same one I use, and I would recommend anyone just search light box on eBay or Amazon. 20-25 bucks, you can get something decent with built-in LEDs, black white backgrounds. We've got a black background. Why are we using like a torn open ETB? Looks like a torn open Celebrations ETB or UPC as the base for the stand. Overall, like I've seen better. I've seen better, but I've also seen worse. So it's not terrible. But yeah, after browsing a couple more photos, I determined why we were using the ETB. It looks like Kai must use his black background as like a cutting board. So I would not recommend you use your black background as a cutting board. We've got all those nice cuts on the bottom. I don't know how well you can see them on this. But yeah, some kinds of debris and stuff under Piplup and Pichu and Pikachu. And then here, like I don't know what's going on here, but we didn't use our easel. We propped up the EVs on something that we can't see, something behind the EVs, and we just left the easel hanging out in the background. I think we could more properly utilize this light box. It is my main feedback. If you go through the store, you can see that some are using it the right way. You actually can't really see them from here. But yeah, like this one. This Super Saiyan Vegeta is not utilizing the background, and then this one is. I don't know what we got. But a little more uniformity is what I would say. And maybe buy a new light box, or at least a new light box base. And then if you want to go ahead with yours, Nick, and if you want me to navigate to a certain page, just let me know.
Oh, you're front and center there, Kai. I want to commend you on your hand modeling career there with the Charizard. That's definitely a pet peeve of mine. I can't stand those pictures where you're holding the card out somewhere. Definitely looks like you're shooting to be a hand model there. At least you don't have the pictures of the card with your girlfriend against her boobs. That's even worse. But
oh man.
But yeah, no, I would definitely recommend, like Dan was saying, uniformity, professionalism, all that type of stuff. It does make things look better. But that's the biggest that was the thing I wanted to add about pictures is that give you a hard time about that one. And then the actual bit of advice that I wanted to mention, similar to this listing right here, your item titles. So I think you did a pretty good job with your item titles there. You have a lot of relevant information: Charizard, first edition, Shadowless, base set, the grading company, the grade, all of that stuff. But you're missing Pokemon. I think every single Pokemon listing should include Pokemon. Where you put that is up to you. I know Dan likes to put it in the back. I always
would get
put
rid
it
of pack
first
fresh.
word.
As far as I'm assuming he's using all his characters here, so like the first words that would drop out of this would be pack fresh. I like how he's utilizing the subgrades to get more like numbers in the search. That is a good one. That is a good one. He's not doing search manipulation because those are actually the subgrades of the card. But yeah, if it weren't a subgraded card, like just throwing in random numbers.
Oh man.
But other than that, I don't know if you had anything else to add. I would say nice. At least I didn't check every single item in the store, but nice uniform. I didn't see this before. Clean as all hell. The card is clean as all hell. But other than that, I would say nice general, like generic descriptions, no returns, things like that. Great stellar feedback, 100% positive feedback. Slightly off screen for you there. But yeah, overall, pretty solid, I would say.
Yeah, no, I think so too. I liked your setup. You take utilizing the item specifics, which is good. Nice description. I absolutely love that the Simpsons theme deck case. I have one of those myself. Those are very cool. If you don't have one, go check out Kai's eBay store. Little plug there for you, Kai. But yeah, no, I think overall really good. I like how you're using the coupon. One thing with the coupon though is where did you come up with your coupon code? 5 off 22222222222.
Yeah.
maybe make it a little bit easier to remember. Like when I do mine, I always do OSP 5. Nice, short, sweet, to the point. But it does sometimes automatically apply the coupon too, so people don't always have to manually enter it in.
Almost everybody. I'm sure if you went in my eBay store too, there would be some issues. But like for this one, I don't know if it's intentional to get a little bit of search manipulation going. Your set is listed as PSA CGC. He might be big braining a way to get more searches for his BGS card, but I would personally recommend against that if that's intentional. He might come into the comments and say that's his big time strat. He's got the Instagram right there.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. Things that I wouldn't personally do, things that if eBay were to notice, they would probably not look too kindly upon that, but seems to be a pretty common thing, I guess.
Yeah, first two people have both had it.
Yeah.
Maybe we're the stupid ones not having it.
Yeah. We're not gonna do it, eBay, don't worry.
But no, overall, I think your store is pretty good, Kai. Pretty good. Definitely some room for improvements. Not quite as good as Varna Blank on the first persons.
Oof.
But
that was a month ago almost. Yeah, so if you're in Australia, I mean, Kai has a vast selection of Simpsons theme deck cases. We've got One Piece, we've got Dragon Ball Z, we've got a little bit of everything going on. Pokemon. So go check out Kai Oakbacon on eBay for sure. And with that, we're gonna be live very shortly. I don't know if Nick has anything else to add before we transfer you over to the live.
No. Like Dan said earlier, if you guys want to leave your eBay stores in the comments, be sure to leave them in the comment of the live stream immediately following this premiere.
Yep. And with that, we will catch you in the live.